and welcome. Let's get started. Welcome to another Title Tuesday broadcast, and the first round has begun. So I'll start the game first, and then as we move on, I will introduce you to the players playing in this particular event. Slav, let's go with g3, bishop f5, bishop g2. Let's castle, get the knight out. I'm going to track this bishop a little bit. Maybe play knight h4. Yes. And on bg6 I have prepared knight g6. I know how the knight moves. That was just a slip in the arrow. Alright. Hi Tapesnu and hi Amey Kanetkar. Yeah, thank you Amey. We're trying to get to 50k, so that's the reason we made some videos so that it could encourage viewers to subscribe. Alright, so this pawn I don't think I'm going to get it, so why bother? So just give it up. b3, play for the compensation. Knight d5, bishop b2. At this moment it could look like I don't have any compensation at all, but things might change, I'm getting my rook to c1 just to support this knight a little bit more. a6, and now my knight is ready to jump to c5. Bishop d6. Okay, let's go knight c5. Queen e7. Okay, what is the idea? There's no idea. Just attack this pawn first. g6. Okay, I need not keep the queen here, so let me just come let's play h3. Then okay, wants to go h4, so block it. So now is a good time to check who are the Indian players playing. First of all, we have Hikaru Nakamura, but Vidit Gujrathi from India is playing in this Title Tuesday. So let's follow him. Good idea to follow our India number 2, Vidit Gujrathi. He's playing black here, and this is what we call the hedgehog position. Okay, that's good. Good to see Vidit playing. Pranav is also playing, so that's another player we are going to add. Pranav. Alright, Pranav added. We also have NR Visakh playing in this Title Tuesday. So let's add him. So I've already seen 3 grandmasters in this tournament, 3 Indian grandmasters. Who else do we have? We have obviously Niranjan. Alright, so let's come back to my game for a moment and see where am I and how things are. Where is my game though? I'm not able to find my game. Okay, my game is here. Finally, I was able to locate my game. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, I need to get this bishop to a better square because it's just trapped there on g2. So I'm trying to get it c4. Okay, this kind of move is definitely welcome. I have to find something against h4. For now, let's king g2 and then queen check. My opponent is threatening gf, for which I have no answer. Knight e3. So this is lost. I have played against Alex Rustemov before, but not so badly. Queen f4, I have queen h5, but my opponent was very precise. I think this game is not mine. Let's check what's happening. Aradhya Garg has already won. I think he's another player we have to keep an eye on. The strong FIDE master from India, Aradhya 2000. Very good. Then apart from Aradhya, We also have a new player in the town, Avinash Ramesh. He's an international master, Avinash Ramesh 4. Okay, new player in the market. We have to keep an eye. All right, who else? Who else do we have? We have Bharat Subramaniam. Grandmaster Bharat Subramaniam. He became a GM very recently. I am going to ask him what his username means when I meet him. Definitely going to ask. I have a feeling it's just some bunch of letters clubbed together to form the username. We also have Mitraba Guha and Suyog Wag. So a lot of Indian stars are playing tonight. Suyog Wag. I think it's Suyu underscore something. Just trying to get Suyog Wag. Suyu 28. Okay. That's a FIDE master from Maharashtra. He recently made an IM norm. Then we also have Srihari LR, another strong Indian junior who has won his game as we were following him. Done. And now time to look at the chat. Hi Janak J. Raj Purohit. Yeah, I think Vidit has good chance to perform here. Soumya, is she playing? I don't know. What's the username though? Amay, I don't know whether Tiku Sahil is playing. Hi Sritu Patel and hi Chess Walk. Congratulations, you got rating. Which tournament did you play? Chess Walk? So we have a new rated player here tonight. Chess Walk. Hello, please introduce yourself. What's your name? Let me just check if Soumya is actually playing. I don't see her name here yet. I think that ends the number of Indian players playing. So quite a lot of players tonight. Hikaru has already won his game and so has Vidit Pranav. So we'll be keeping an eye on all these players. So let's now take a look at those games which have already ended. Among the Indian players, we have Visakh winning, Bharat Subramaniam also won, but Mitraba Guha has lost, Suyog Wag has also lost, and I've also lost. So equal share of wins and losses. Here, Visakh has won a nice game, it seems. He's used the Moscow variation and played c4, and now we have the Marozzi bind with the pawn c4 and e4. Okay, the pawns are supported. Obviously you can't take because of knight falls, so knight d5 and c d5. Okay, bishop t4. Now that's a decision I would not make. Bishop t4. Giving away that bishop. Yeah, I obviously like white. There's just a lot of weakness here. Plus the d6 pawn is just an open weakness. White can literally look at that pawn. Okay. Now that's, I think, a very comfortable win for NR Visakh, who used his chess understanding. Some 4 games are still going on before we go to the next one. Please make opening videos. Pranav versus Anish. I didn't know that they were playing tonight. I think both are quite interesting players. I mean, their games are quite interesting to watch, especially the shorter time control. So I think Tapesnu that it's going to be a really tight match. I'm not following it so closely because we also have our own events. For example, today Tanya Sister is playing in the I Am Not AGM Speed Chess Championship. Plus we had these qualifiers where Divya Deshmukh and Vantika qualified to the knockout playoffs. And then we have been having this super bed event, so I'm just completely occupied with those events right now. Couldn't really check other events. But I did read the news that Pranav had won against Carlson. That was a win, which I think was really talked about. Okay, so now Rook Knight, we're going to see this, and then once this Rook versus Knight game ends, we are going to have the next round. Knight b3, Rook b8. Rook b8 is a threat. Knight d2. I think this knight is in danger right now after Rook c3. It's danger. Rook f2, Knight g5. Rook f5. Draw. Oh, they completed 50 moves at 125th move. It's a draw. Okay. 50 moves. Draw by 50 moves. That reminds me, we just released a video today featuring quiz questions with Sagar Shah. I think you can watch it. We also asked the question about number of ways you can make a draw. An interesting clash is between Hikaru Nakamura and Alexander Koschenik. Alright, let's come back. I think I opened Hikaru's game instead of my game. Let's go to my game. Let's go knight c6. Bishop b5. Let's try g6. This is what I call the sound Smyslow. Because because it's actually sound in my opinion, and Smyslow because it's named after him. It's a Smyslow system. This is an opening that you can also play as black. Very easy to learn. Knight d5. My opponent is threatening bg5, so I need to play h6. Bishop f4 will come and I need to go t6. That's how this game will progress. Vidit is having a good time as white is just played knight to c2, questioning the pawn on d4. dc3 is coming and now c3 is attacked. I think rook e3 is a crazy try. White could also support the pawn with bishop b2. In my game, as I predicted, my opponent played bishop f4, knight d4. Let's get bishop d7. We don't want that annoying pin to stay for long. Then let's take a look at other games. Aradhya Garg has already won. Wow! Look at this. c5, e6, c4, ed, cd, d6, e4. Is this a poison pawn? Yes or no? Take your time, I'll be back. Was that a poisonous pawn on e4? Another look. And the answer is yes, that pawn was poisonous because knight takes e4. Loose pieces drop off, LPDO. Game over. His opponent resigned. So Aradhya Garg is already on perfect score. 2/2. Coming back to my game after castles, my opponent is thinking, which is a good sign for me. So to all those who are here today, how have you been? Who do you think will win this 30 Title Tuesday? I think I should add a poll. Will we see? Okay, let me add the poll. Alright. We are missing our moderators today. I don't see. Tapesnu is here. Tapesnu, could you please pin the names of the players who are playing this event with also a message to like the stream? This is a good time to like the stream. I know it. Really good time. Do it. Now my idea with c5 is that I've set a small trap. Now this trap definitely deserves a like because bishop is coming to b5 if the knight goes to f3, trapping this rook on f1 at once, and I get to execute my idea. Applause please. Where's the applause? I want applause. And after this I win the exchange. That's how winning is done. Okay, knight d5, I'll just go queen d8 and then play c6 and play d5. I think that's a possibility. You can also go rook e8. The reason I was a little reluctant on playing c6 is that it weakens the d6 pawn a little bit. Okay, my opponent already has some plans here. Let's play g5 and fend off all those threats. Rook h3, but what about this? So that was basically a free piece. Knight c6, knight c7, no problem, I think. At least right now I don't see any problem in my position. Knight. I think stream should be okay now. Just let me know. Oh, so Sebastian is not able to see the stream. Okay. Yeah. Things should be okay now. Let me confirm it. Yeah, it's back. Thank you very much. Okay, just do a thumbs up if you're able to see the stream live and everything is okay. I think things are okay from my end right now. I see the green symbol there, so should be okay. Okay. So let me edit the title with the stars playing. Okay. Who else is there? We have Vidit Gujrathi, then we have Visakh, okay, done. Let's come back. So Vidit has won the game, so he's also on 2/2 like Aradhya. Then Pranav has won his game, so he also moves to 2/2, which is great news for us. Hi Faizi bhai, how are you doing? Will India ever surpass China as an economic power? I don't know. I'm not equipped enough to give you the answer there. Alright, and everybody also let me know, where did you watch this video we released today about the chess quiz? Anshu Pandey, hi, welcome to our stream. If you're here for the first time, welcome. This is chess.com India and I'm Niranjan. We are streaming the Tile Tuesday broadcast and we have some stars playing tonight. To all those who just joined, we have Vidit Gujrathi playing and we have Pranav V, Visakh. We also have some FIDE masters like Aradhya Garg, Yog Wag, and then we also have international masters like Srihari LR. Then there's this Grandmaster Bharat Subramaniam also playing. We have Avinash Ramesh, who is right now playing Anton Demchenkov, and this position is winning because this move, Rook E8, will win the piece and the game. So that's the reason Avinash is losing here. Demchenko scores the second win. I'm very curious to see how Vidit actually won, but we have no time. I'm actually playing the next round. I'm playing against Alexandra Kostyunovic. She is the director of chess.com Russia or chess.com RU. E4. I would like to keep it simple and play E5, knight F3, knight C6. Very simple and solid. Bishop C4. I am tempted to go bishop C5. Let me see what she has here. C3, knight F6, ED4, P4. Now this is new. I must admit I have not seen this before. What shall I do then? How about bishop b6? e5, d5, ef6, dc4, fg7. Oh no, e5, d5, ef6, dc4, fg7, rook g8. Or shall I go knight e4 first? Knight e4, queen e2, knight g4, bishop f7. So many moves in the early part of the game, just too many complications. d5, ef6, dc4, fg7, rook g8, bishop g5. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with d5, and then we'll just see. Grishchuk is also playing, by the way. Bharat Subramaniam is playing against Vidit Gujrathi. This is another interesting clash. We have India's latest grandmaster against India number 2. Okay. Let's go back to my game. ef6. Let's go dc4. Queen e2, bishop e6. b5. Can I go d3 here? d3, queen e4. I think I will go d3. Yes. Queen e4. And now castles bc6, rook e8. Very interesting position. Queen d5 is also possible. No, queen d5 loses a piece, so I won't play that. Knight a5, fg7, rook g8, queen h7. Already looking like resignation there, so I can't do that. Queen f6, bc6. Very complex and very dangerous. I'm hanging by a loose thread after fg7, I think. Or maybe I'm just lost after queen h7, f6. Remains to be seen. I'm doing good, Faizi Bhai. Yes, it's Chesscom India versus Chesscom Ru. Aman Singh, I do play tournaments every now and then, but right now my schedule is jam-packed, can't play anything right now. Bishop g5, I think it's high time we exchange queens. And hi Yagna Nidhu Molu and Abhijit Singh, hi. Welcome to chess.com India. f6. Shall I go f6? Let's go f6. Bishop f6, I have bishop f5. Bishop f6, I thought I will play queen e4, then I realized that it's a Botus gambit. Realized it at the really last moment, but I'm glad I realized it. Queen e4 I can't, so let's go bishop f5. Okay, this check is very hard to face, but we must face it. There's no choice. Knight e5, king comes to e6. Okay, but she goes for castles directly. Shall I go for a trade now? Because it's just enough of drama. I don't want drama anymore. Just bishop e6. I want to exchange queens and be a happy man. But I don't think she will exchange queens here. Yeah, she won't. King d6, knight d2, rook e8. I will make a place for my king by going c6. That is how I'm going to make space for my king. c6. King c7. I think this is the only move to remain in the pin. Such is the situation. Just completely forgot about this check. Forgot that it exists. Queen b8 check. Look at that check. Alright, come to c8. Oh. have some hope based on d3 pawn. Obviously, position is already lost. But. Okay, let's go knight c6. Small trap. Rook e2, rook e2, d e2, rook e8. Okay, my opponent has a lot of time, no? Just a lot of time. Can't even create any complication here. That's the sad part. It's just plain and routine. Alright, this is a right moment. Probably I should have resigned earlier, but so that's a reminder for me to check the line. What a line that was. Alright, great win by Alexander Kostyunik. Let's now come back to the games that are going on. Let's focus on Vidit Gujrathi first. Vidit is black here. I don't see his queen. Where is Vidit's queen? Bishop b2. Okay. So probably black has some compensation. Or probably not. Just 10 seconds on the clock, queen down. I think Vidit is in terrible position right now. b6 is also likely to fall someday. Bharat Subramaniam on the verge of converting this, I think. He's going to win this. Yeah, Anshu, you are right. She's too good. She's world champion. Yeah, you are right. That is correct. Rook c4, d7, rook d4, d8 queen, and then d1 also falls. Oh, this is going to win. Bharat Subramanian is going to win this one. It's not possible to capture this pawn right now. Oh, it's possible. He just showed that it's possible. I thought he'll support it with b3, but Bharat gave no chance because now f7 is attacked, b4 is attacked, double attack, and 1-0. So Bharat Subramanian breaks with its winning streak and has now scored victory. So now he's 3/3. Wow, amazing. Alright, Anton Demchenko versus Blitzking. So this game is still going on. This game is likely to end in a draw because it's a theoretically drawn endgame position. Alright, Aradhya has drawn, Pranav has drawn, so they are no longer on perfect scores. Suyog Wag has won. Yeah, they have transposed into a king and pawn endgame. All right. निहाल और अर्जुन का फाइनल कब हो रहा है बड़े भाई? अमित आनंद, it's happening on June 6th. मेरे accuracy check करूँ? I don't want to embarrass myself by checking the accuracy. No. Maybe when I win I will check. Alright. So this is a close Sicilian. might as well go f4 and just break this. Alright, let's focus on some other games now. So my opponent just blended a pawn. Free pawn. Free. Let's not give the pawn for free. Knight d4. Let's go at 6. Knight f4. The move position is just, I think, clearly better for me because I am a pawn up. But I blended a pawn. Now I can't say I am better now. Aryan Tari is also playing. So Aryan Tari is from Norway and Bharat Subramaniam is black in this position. Both the players on perfect scores. Castle queenside. Wants to get his rook to f8, but I am concerned about rook f7. But this position is better according to computer. Okay, that was not so easy for me to understand. Why so? 3 5 7 3 5 7. Alright, my opponent played knight to e7. So it's giving me a chance to protect my pawn. So I'm just going to do that. Bishop d7. Okay. Let's get this knight out of our way. f6. Let's take this bishop, this knight first. And now I want to play queen h5, okay? And my opponent has lost the right to castle. Mission accomplished. But do not return to the base because we still have work to do. The game is not over yet. We still have to score the victory. Queen a2. The pawn is hanging, so let's come back with our assignment to d1. The best part about black's position is that these pawns are right now defending the king, and the worst part is that black's king hasn't castled. So in order to prove that white is better, I need to checkmate the black king. Quick look at Pranav's game. Pranav also has a very similar position. He's playing against Mighty GM Pretender. Then we also have another game of Avinash Ramesh. He has a huge rating there. Desi attack OP. Desi attack. Whose game? My game. I think I've heard this Desi attack in Nuber's stream. Probably that's a Nuber reference, right? Queen a4. Let's go b3. Might have to go rook a2. Can I go bishop f6? Not now. Can't do it now. But maybe later. Vidit has lost his game against Bharat Subramaniam. Now he is on 2 points. And right now he has a typical Catalan position, but it's not coming out of Catalan. It's probably from Grunfeld. Alright, come back to my game. King c7, rook a2. Let's ask this pawn. So now my opponent has proved that even though he's not castled, he is having a safe king. As you can see, this king is just one move away from reaching b8. This bishop is hanging. Need to run. h5. I think I'm supporting the pawn. Doing a good job doing that, I think. This is my threat. Will my opponent see this? Yes, my opponent saw the threat. What is my next idea? I don't know. My idea is rook b4 and e5. That's my idea. I found my next goal. Rook b4 and e5. A quick look at Aradhya's game. Looks like an endgame that's right now is favoring black because of the knight. The knight is stronger than the bishop in that position. Severus Snape. I am yet to check what happened in Sharjah. I knew that Abhijit was leading it with another player. I will check the game. If you're saying it must be true that he is leading, but I have personally not seen the game yet. D takes e5. Queen d6. Nothing is happening. Rook g1. Queen f6. Bishop h5. Rook h5. Let's see. Let us take this and see what happens next. Oh, nice intermediate move by my opponent. A move that I had not seen. Okay, I must run. Yeah? My king is in danger. I'm a pawn down as well. b5 check. Missed it. That's a deadly check. I overlooked it. Strange. But my king has just got no square. That's a bad game to lose. Oh no. Alright. Let's see. Who do we have on the list and who is still playing? We have Aradhya Garg, who is in time trouble right now. He has won the opponent's... Oh, he's got promotion. Okay. He's got this pawn because of the promotion, and right now he can take the knight, f1 queen, queen f6, queen king f1, king c5, king f2, king d4, king f3. So he cannot do that. So draw is the best result for Aradhya right now, in my opinion. Vidit is also in time trouble. Vidit is white here. He's winning this position. King f2. He's going to win this. And yeah, that's a great win. And here we have Srihari LR getting checkmated. Okay. Bharat Subramaniam defeated Aryan Tari. That's good. And let's take a quick look at the standings. Anna Visakh and FGHSMN are in great form right now. 4 rounds are over and we are going to have a short break. Probably a 6-minute break. Severus Snape, thank you very much for that info. Probably tomorrow evening you will see another link from the games and an announcement of the live games. Then you will see that update on chess.com India, I think. Okay. Okay, let's come back. Doctor Strange Multiverse, Norman Yadav. I have only watched the one which is I think the one that came out before the multiverse, and I had liked it. FGHSMN is Bharat Subramaniam. Yeah, that's Bharat Subramaniam. Okay, I'm trying to remove these messages. Bharat played nice against PD. Yes, Sagnik, you were right. Spider-Man, I watched it and it was a really nice experience. I really liked it, but I didn't like Eternals that much. That Eternals one I didn't like. Alright. So among the Indians, we have Bharat Subramaniam and NR Visakh doing really well. And who else? I think in the top 30, I see only 2 names. So we'll keep an eye on these 2 stars as we proceed with the next round. The next round will begin in about 2 minutes from now. I think this is a good time for me to answer any questions that you have. एक बार Caro-Kann हो जाए if opponent plays e4. Alright. I read a message, I read a tweet today that Caro-Kann is a mouse slip. People want to play Sicilian. I think I read it somewhere on Twitter today. So I think I can just pin the names of the players playing. Okay, I'll just write Vidit, then Bharat, and then we have Visakh, Vignesh, Avinash, Aradhya, Srihari, then who else? Suyog, I think I've covered most of the names, right? And our Visakh, Vignesh. Alright, so I think I've mentioned most of the names. Oh, Bharat versus Hikaru could be a very nice clash. Yeah, I am very excited. If that happens, I will definitely keep an eye on that particular game. Hikaru, as always, in great form. I think one of the qualities that makes Hikaru very strong is his ability to defend worse positions. Saurav Kumar, yes, I learned typing at the age of 6. So that's the reason I am good at it. I spend a lot of time with typing. I have also done typing races. There is a website for type racing. I've done that. All right. So also do let me know the kind of videos you would want to see on our channel. We are accepting feedback and we're open to ideas. If you have an idea that you would want us to try, or if there are any if there's any kind of chess content that you would like to see on chess.com India, do drop them in the comments. I am not hit 156 speed yet, but I hope to do it with some practice. Tarun, that's my goal. Mine is a little beyond 60, definitely beyond 60, because 60 I used to reach on a very normal day. There's this website I train on, it's about typing, where they give you some characters and you have to type out those characters without any mistake, copy exact punctuation marks and the spellings, and the write-up is usually an extract from a book, sometimes from a commentary or some journal article, and it's fun. Every now and then I just go and do it for the sake of doing. You want to see type racing, but you have come to the wrong channel then. We have to see whether there are some YouTube channels actually streaming type racing. Yeah, it would be fun. B3 opening with Adiban. So there are requests to see B3 opening. Is that B3, you want a video on B3 or you want me to play B3? I could not make out from that comment. We want to see more live commentary of different tournaments. That is what chess.com is already doing, isn't it, Snape? If you go to chess.com/TV, or you go to YouTube channel Chess.com Live, or you go to the main channel, there is a broadcast happening almost 24 hours. So Some players are either streaming or they're covering a tournament. Anupam Poddar, I am actually following the games of Indian players. That was the title of the stream also. So most of the time I am just following the games of Indian players in this particular stream. B3 Army. Oh, so you're all fans of Adiban, is it? You want a video on B3? Okay. So do you want me to make a video on B3 or do you want Adiban to share his thoughts on B3? That also please make it clear. Amay Connected is asking whether Rakesh is playing. I don't know. Let me just follow and see. No, Rakesh is not playing. From me. Okay, B3 from me. Okay, I'll have to work on this repertoire. Give me some time and then I will try to do this B3. Currently we have a lot of events coming. For example, tonight you can see that Tanya is playing against someone in the IMSSC Championship. That's happening. That's a tournament that okay, the next round has begun. 20 seconds down already. Okay, let's go. Let's go Budapest. Dubo is facing NR Visakh. So that's another game here. You see, Dubo is black here, facing NR Visakh. Alright, let's come back to my game. Knight G4, attacking the pawn on E5, Bishop F4. Let's go Bishop C5. I think I should have played. Oh, this is the wrong line that I've chosen. I'm already in huge trouble based on the opening choice. Because this E5 pawn, I may not get it so easily. Knight E5 B4. Knight F3 GF. Knight E5 B4, Knight F3, Knight F3 BD6. Okay, let's go A5. Just prevent B4 in one go. Bishop E2, now is the right time to take the pawn. Knight E5, Knight E5, no problem. So Bharat Subramanian is actually 4/4. We'll keep an eye on him. He is facing Alapin. This Bishop C4 Alapin is pretty dangerous. Not to be underestimated, of course. So NR Visakh and Bharat Subramanian are doing well in this position, in this title Tuesday. Vidit is trailing by 1 point. He's lost one game to Bharat Subramanian. Knight E4. Okay, let's come back. Bishop A7 for a moment. I want to go Knight G6 and question this bishop and the knight. Good time, no? Good time to capture this. Or shall I wait for another move? D6, BG5. Okay, let's wait because I don't want my file to be opened up, so I'm just waiting. Bishop G6, FG6, not a problem. Queen C2, Bishop F5, again not a problem. But now I sense a problem. After E5 my G6 hangs. Terrible, no? Okay, that was a pawn sacrifice, a piece sacrifice, but my opponent didn't take it. Oh no, that's a sack that's gone waste. So my bishop, where will my opponent go with this bishop? Yeah, that's very important. Bishop D2. Then what about this? Dun, dun, dun. Tanya versus Eric. Yes, I think that's happening at 10:30. Too many messages per minute. You want me to add slow mode? Okay, I will add the slow mode very soon. Castles? No, rook f1. Okay, but bishop e2, what is the answer? I'm at least winning an exchange. h4, take the exchange. Be happy. Rook f2, rook f2, rook f8, bishop e1, knight h3. So there is some difference for sure, so I'm just going rook f6, threatening rook f8. Rook f2 is coming with full force. Dun-ta-da. And then dun-ta-da. Game over, no? I think this is game over. Queen g3 is coming and it's tata. Bye-bye. At least I don't see any defense. Checkmate. Checkmate. My opponent has to give up the queen to save the game. Oh, he has rook d1. It's not done yet, but now it is done. Alright. That's a checkmate soon. My opponent has no choice. Oh, he did have a choice. He resigned. Alright, now coming to Bharat Subramanya in danger. Knight f4, queen h1 mate is coming. I don't know how we can stop it. Queen h3. Game over. That's a loss for NR Visakh. It's not Bharat Subramanyam's. This is Bharat Subramanyam. It's NR Visakh. He lost the game. Here we have Bharat Subramanyam actually having a great position with the knight on e1. I like this move. Rook takes f2. If knight f6, then there is queen f6. Bishop f6, rook f1 mate. Will he go for it though? He goes rook f7, giving the queen. Why? Rook f6 and rook f1 mate is coming. Unstoppable, is it? Rook g2 is also a threat. It's not possible to stop this. Two simultaneous threats. Great win by Bharat. But at this moment, I really want to know, can you not play rook? You can't play rook f2 because there is a mate here. So with rook f7, he defended the mate, offered his queen, and then played rook af2. What a cool move that is. What a cool move. I am going to post this. Definitely going to post this. I think this deserves a brilliant mark. Rook f7. What a move. Hey Anshika, hi. Anshika is a moderator here since a really long time. How do we share the link? Okay, I really like this game by Bharat Subramanyam, especially the move rook f7. Though it looks forced, the idea behind the move is beautiful. Alright, let's come back to our games and see who else is still playing. Vidit Gujrathi has won his game, so he moves on to 4 points. And Chat, whose game do you want me to cover now? You tell me. Vidit कौन से position पर है? Vidit is having a 1 point deficit right now. So Anshika, I have pinned the message. You can read the message. And Norman Yadev is saying he has met someone in dreams. Who are you talking about? Norman Yadev. Oh, she's talking to Anshika. Okay, alright. And Prag versus Anish coming up. It's going to be epic. I'm sure it's going to be epic. Yes. Do a SIU after you beat Cristiano. I don't know what that means. Sorry. What is SIU? What is SIU? Never heard of it. B6. Okay. Will it trying B6? Aha, nice. Okay, so here his opponent made a blunder with knight d5, and it's a blunder because the queen was protecting the knight, and with it eliminates the defender and wins the piece. Good. Yeah, it's just a piece up and his opponent resigned. We still have some games going on. For instance, this game just ended. What about this one? This game is still going on. This game is likely to end in a draw. I think even King E7. Anywhere you go, it's a draw. Anywhere you go. Ronaldo's celebration. See you. Ronaldo's celebration. Aditya Ujjwal. Yes, you got it right. Sahi pakde hain. 4/5 with its score. What is SIU? Let me just check. SIU. What is SIU? Oh, it seems like a thing. I'm not aware of this. SIU. What is SIU? The noise come from. Where does this noise come from? SIU. It's a trend and I'm not aware of. Okay. It's connected to Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a decade old celebration. Okay. And I'm hearing about it today. वैभव तिवारी, आपको टाइटल ट्यूसडे देखना है तो आप ये लिंक पे जा सकते हो, या मैं पेश कर रहा हूँ लिंक. Alright. The next game has begun. In this SIU business, I lost 1 minute almost. Okay, let's go with the Mora Gambit. It's now transposing into Sicilian Lapin. And Hikaru versus Bharat Subramanian. Oh, nice. Bharat Subramanian is white. Will we see G4, G5? I think so. But Hikaru says no G4. Okay, this is heating up. I'm really excited to watch this. Let me make a move on my board and come back. Let's come back to the game of Bharat Subramanian. Has made some progress on the queen side with the pawn coming to b5, bishop coming to d2 or b2 very soon. I think he'll go h3 and g4. That's one idea. But c6, idea is d5. This bishop cannot stand long there, so he goes d4. Bishop h7 is an idea if black goes d5. So black will probably play ed4 in my opinion. Let's wait and watch. He goes ed4. Very good. Black's advantage here is that the white's king is still in the center. I think that's the only drawback in the position. This game we have already watched. This game we are watching. Oh, he castled on the queen side. I already sense rook into b2 coming. Yeah, he did it. Just no chance. Great shot by Hikaru. Queen b2 is met by c5, pin and win. What do you do with the pinned piece? You attack the pinned piece. That was a mouse slip. I did not intend c4. But I have to play as if it was all part of my plan. 92. Vidit is down by almost 1 minute here. He has a very cramped position, but he has a double bishop advantage. I think he will count on opening the position very soon. Bishop f6. I need to make sure that this knight is not hanging. So let's go knight f3, knight f3, knight f3. Let's go. Pranav is also playing and he has scored 2.5. Avinash Ramesh 2. Yeah, I think those are some games. Alright, let's come back to my game. Knight e4. Knight f3, I have queen f3, no problem. Bishop d6. Bishop a1, bishop f8. There's some maybe tiny bit compensation. Yeah. Vaibhav here on stream or on chess.com. You means yes in Portuguese. Ronaldo uses it to celebrate. I figured that out. Thank you, Ritam, and thank you, Severus Snape. Ritam, I have a video for you, and I will post that video. Once I finish this game, I will post it. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay, this is really a challenge. What do I say? I just missed it. Queen d8 is a threat. Queen check. Check, check. Horrible. Okay, this one I lost. Bharat Subramanian also lost. That was a sad round. Where was I? I was here. Okay, so these were the games I was covering, and here is Vidit's game. Vidit is recovering. I think he's having a good position here. And coming to Ritam Polli. So here are some videos. There's an entire playlist actually for you. It's called Learn Chess Playlist by chess.com India. This is a playlist that you can also share with friends, and just you can save it so that you can come back to it anytime you feel like revisiting and understanding what to do to improve your game. This I think works for players from unrated to up to 1800 at least. Maybe that until that range, I think these tips can definitely help. So I'm in fact going to give you two playlists. This is the first playlist, and then I'm going to give you the second playlist very soon. Where is the created playlist? Okay. Yeah, this is the playlist. It's called Learn Chess. You can bookmark these two playlists and revisit all the videos. Coming back, Vidit is having a hard time dealing with this b6 pawn. He's having only 5 seconds on the clock. Not a lot of time, but he's hanging on. He's attacking the queen on c6, and now he has some hope, of course. Position is not lost yet, but I think the task is already pretty difficult. The task of having to play this particular position with only 3 seconds is not easy. Now he's losing. To be honest, he's losing. Queen d5 hangs the pawn. Yeah. So Vidit loses his second game. He's stalled on 4 points now. Stopped by CO Robert. So 4/6, I think. Among the Indians, we still have this game going on by Avinash Ramesh. Avinash Ramesh is black here and is going to pick the pawn on e5, but he has to be alert of c5. But this move seems, knight c5 was coming, which he missed. He missed that he could play knight c5, forking the bishop and the rook. Now rook e3 wins the piece. This game is still winning. Good job, Avinash. And then rook behind the passer. This pawn will be lost. Knight c4, knight d7, even better. p6 is lost. And now after rook b2, knight c4, the rook is also protected. Oh, the knight will come to d5. Yes. Good job. A quick look at the standings will tell us Hikaru is leading the event with 6/6. But Bharat Subramaniam has just lost one game, and that too he's lost thus now to Hikaru Nakamura. So he remains on 5 out of 6. But there are 5 more games and still anything could happen. It could be anybody's event. And I'm very hopeful that we will see at least Bharat in the top 3 or top 5. I think it's a huge chance for Bharat. He is in great form today. He missed that 0-0 rook takes b2 against Hikaru. But playing against Hikaru is not easy. You're not yourself when you play against him. I have seen so many players go wrong in time trouble. It's not easy to play Hikaru. Except Hikaru, others compete for second place. Vidit is 4 out of 6 right now. Hi Vaibhav Shreyas, if you are here for the first time, do hit the like button and do subscribe if you haven't already. Where is Vidit? Vidit is playing here in the Title Tuesday tournament. He lost a game right now in this round, but I think he still has chances. 9/11 is a good score. There's also a young star from Sri Lanka. His name is Ranindu. He's also playing really well. He has got 5 out of 6. So among the top 30, we only have Bharat Subramaniam right now. FGHSMN. God knows what does that stand for. What does that stand for? I have no idea. Rhythm Pulli, for that there's only one answer, and the answer is it depends on you. You are the only person who can answer that question, because chess is not just about like making a plan and then just executing it. There are a lot of unexpected challenges here and there, and how you deal with them. So I would suggest that you keep improving your skills, take up challenges and keep improving. I think that's the way to go ahead. I'm now playing Martial 2008. Alright, let me take a quick look at some of the other pairings. We have e4. Let's go b6, the way Magnus Carlsen played in the Title Tuesday. Aradhya Garg is playing against Gata Kamsky. I think that's a game I would really like to watch. So let's take a quick look here. He's facing the London. He's going f6. Now this is a move I have not seen before. Okay, it's a new move. Definitely a new move. Queen b3 attacking b7. If queen b6, what does he have in mind? Let's come back to my game. Bishop d3. Let's go g6 and also get the bishop to g7. Do not pre-move bishop g7, because your opponent might play bishop at 6, and then you're going to be in great danger. Okay, so this is the system that I have actually faced a lot It's called the hippopotamus system. It's played by a lot of grandmasters as well, and I think it's highly underrated. So Queen B6 happened in that game. Queen B6 happened, DC5, Queen B3, AB3, E5. Okay. I think Aradhya has actually achieved a really good position out of the opening. Very good job. D6. If he goes Queen H4, I must be ready to exchange queens. I think that's very necessary. Break the center. How about D5? I think it's a good one, but the engine might say otherwise. Alright, Vidit is playing against Peshka CH, a candidate master from Germany. B6, ED4, Knight D4. Vidit is already in danger here because of this queen's position. Yeah, it's under a pin. Has to remain in this uncomfortable pin. Eril Osmin, so do I. Norman Yadav, you're from Sri Lanka. Really? Just recommend a song from Sri Lanka? Like, tell me a Sinhala song and prove that you're from Sri Lanka. VD game, yes, I am checking VD game only. Bishop A3, opposite color bishop, the strong pawn on C6 now. The pawn on C6, which was weak, has now become a strength. This is how chess is. In one position you will see that it's a weakness or a burden, and in some cases, if situation changes, you will see that the pawn becoming a source of strength or strength itself. That's the nature of the game. ED5, let's go knight D5 and offer the exchange of queens. Very good, I like my position. Now bishop on E3, not in a good spot. If bishop F2, I have knight takes F4. Really enjoying my position here as black. Very comfortable for black. That's what you get out of hippo sometimes. If your opponent doesn't know how to respond, you are going to get a really good game. But this stunt is performed by experts. Do not try this at home without practice. That is what I would suggest. Alright, here Bharat Subramania is playing against Swan Rasmus. And Bharat is white. He has this double bishop advantage. And it's a very interesting question here. Who is better and why? If you're saying white is better, that's based on the fact that white has double bishop, you are right. That's the right answer to this question. Knight F6, let's get this knight to D5. Beautiful square for the knight, isn't it? The knight will enjoy being on D5. It cannot be disturbed by any pawn. Coming back to Vidit's game, Vidit seems to have made progress. Bishop is coming to B7, bishop B6 is met by rook E6, so Vidit is in a good position right now. I think he is a favorite to win this game. Coming to Bharat Subramaniam, I think BD6 is an idea. For that, G4 needs to be played at some point, and that is probably his instant threat. He wants to go G4. Also, with the help of G4, you can target the G7 pawn as the knight is defending. So that is what is called as prophylaxis. Opponent has realized that G4 is a threat and he goes H5. Very well played, Rasmus Swan. I'm going knight D5, attacking the pawn and the rook at the same time. This is again very uncomfortable, I am sure. Now I'm attacking the bishop and I'm okay with the check because this is an endgame territory. And now the fork gives me a pawn and an opportunity to fork again. Yes. But I'm not going to use that opportunity because my own bishop was hanging. After rook c7 check, I would lose my bishop. So I stopped myself just before making the mistake. That was a good catch, no? Knight d4, rook c7. Knight d4, rook c7. Rook c7, rook c7. Or I should just take rook c3 and give up my desire to capture pawn on c3. Just on d4, just play knight e3. And this was just based on my mistakes in the calculation. I just miscalculated the whole thing, but I'm still winning. That's the bright side, no? Let's take this knight first. Let's take this pawn, attack the knight. And then enjoy playing this opposite colored bishop endgame. Okay, let's also give this check and push the king further behind. No, that was a pre-move that went wrong. Rook b3 is a threat, rook b3 is a threat. He saw it. He saw it. Okay, this I must be able to pose some problems to my opponent. Fell into my trap. Fell into my trap. Okay, still winning. Not winning. H5, king c1, h4. Oh. I took that for granted. King e2, h3, king f2, bishop f4. It's not winning. It's not winning. Oh no. So this was a mistake. c2 check was a mistake. Bishop e3 was correct. And c2 and then h5. King is in the zone. This is not a winning position. Because my opponent has king e2, h3. If king f1, I have bishop e3, but he'll go king f2. Bishop e3 check, he has king g3. If I go bishop f4, he has king g1. This is a draw. Just got saved. Just got saved. Yes, Errol Oswin, I should not have pre-moved. You're right. Manike maga hite surangani malu jenama. Okay, Norman, really? So, do you know about A Kale Daddy? Do you know about A Kale Daddy? That's one of the best songs from Sri Lanka, I think. Amazing song. All right. So, what do we have? Who is playing among the Indians? All the Indian games are over. Very good. Vidit has won that game. Very well done. With 2 queens. He's checkmated with 2 queens. Look at this. 1 queen and then the second queen. And then that's how he checkmated. Thank you, Errol Oswin, for your comment. But your mother tongue is Tamil. So where do you live in Sri Lanka? Colombo, Kandy? Okay, next round. This is called the wing gambit. Bharat Subramanian 6 bar 7. I will keep an eye on him, don't worry. He's playing fair chess on YouTube. Okay, good job. So how many pawns have I given already? Alright, coming back to fair chess on YouTube. Dmitry Andrikin came very close to becoming the rapid chess championship, becoming the rapid chess champion recently in the weekend event that we have on chess.com. I was closely watching that match. A very strong player, Dmitry Andrikin. Knight f6, let's castle. Vidit chess playing against GM Crest. And Vidit has castle on the king side, his opponent on the queen side. This is coming out of a queen's gambit, declined. G6 is not... I have not seen that before. Today I am seeing a lot of things which I have not seen before. New openings, new ideas and different positions. Let's go AV4. Knight will come to B5 very soon. Even if you play A6, I'll go knight B5. Okay, let's take a quick look at the game of Pranav. Again, very talented junior, Pranav. Queen D7. Knight is under attack. Queen D2. Rook D1. A7. Well, I would not have grabbed it, I think. But okay, still not harming the position. Knight d4, knight d4, knight d4, bishop d2, knight d2, knight d4, bishop d2, knight d2. Let's take the pawn. I'm only one pawn down right now. Only one pawn down. This is a very dynamic position. I already see b4. b4, a4, knight b4 is 0-1. Goes for b4. Very good. Bishop f5, bc3. This bishop on g7 could aid black in launching that attack on b2. bc3, come on. Yes. Very good. I like the energy. Rook is coming to b8. It's 0-1 very soon. Okay, let's exchange. You take my pawn, I take your pawn. Free pawn. My opponent missed it. Colombo. Andhra person? No, I am from Karnataka. I am from Belgaum. But do I look like an Andhra person? Think again. Oh, I was going to take a wrong pawn. Knight c6 is my idea. And all those who are watching, if you have not hit that like button, this is again a good moment for you to like the stream, and as always, if you're already part of our family, good job. If you're not, do consider subscribing to our channel. Rook a5, knight b4, let's bring the king. Knight is under attack. Where will the knight move? I think I might win the pawn. I might win the a6 pawn. a6. Time to say bye-bye to a6. Let's do a little musty with the knight. Little musty is good. Okay, that was a lot of musty. Let's come back. Okay. He exchanged. When did you king and pawn on him? Is this winning? Is this winning? It is. Looks like it. Unbelievable, no? That position which looked so drawish is now winning for white. Amazing. So I'll tell you where you went wrong. Such things are very important to learn. In this position after king e4, you should just play no. Just sg4 should be a draw. Just sg4. No problem, just sg4. Should be a draw. Instead my opponent chose something else. Even g5 is a draw. So he went wrong here. This f5 was a losing move. Not every check is meant to be given, yeah? Vidit is right now recovering. He's on 6 bar 8. Bharat Subramanya 7 bar 8. And I think we are having a break now. So 7 bar 8, I think it's a good place to be in. 7 bar 8. So I'm really curious, how did Bharat Subramanya convert and win? So let's take a look at those games. Alright, so this was the position. Bharat Subramanya is a piece up. See, the queen was attacked, okay? And this time he says, I don't care. I'm going for rook c1. I'm very curious to see if that rook c1 was the only winning move. Oh no, there were many winning moves, but this was the best winning move. Very nice. Bharat Subramanya is in great form tonight. How to guess region by looks? Yes, Eril Ozwin, I have heard of Kalburgi. FGHMSN, I am as puzzled as you are. Graham Pawar, I also don't know. Tanya versus Eric Rosen is going on. Very good. Akshat Bani, welcome to chess.com India's Style Tuesday broadcast. Yes, it's remarkable that Bharat has defeated Dmitry Andrikin. I think this also deserves a post, right? Alright, let's come back to the broadcast. The next round will start soon, but there is a planned 6-minute break, and Hikaru Nakamura is on 8 out of 8. He scored 8 wins in 8 games. What to say? So Bharat Subramania right now is in second position, Vidit in 16th position right now. So those are the only two Indians in the top 30. So there are chances. That's what. I am not a GM Speed Championship, not GSC. I'm alright. So let me just take a quick look at the score though. What's the score? Is Tanya Sessev leading? Let's take a quick look. The score is 1-1. Could be anybody's game. This one Tanya is losing, the ongoing game. So to all those who want to watch the stream of Tanya, this is the link. You can watch Tanya is playing Eric Rawson. Yeah, do like the stream. The Hawk is right. This is a good reminder. Alright, so I think we are getting up for the last 3 rounds. Get ready everyone. Hikaru is unstoppable right now, 8/8. 4 players on 7/8. Okay, I'm playing against Biostatistician. Grishik versus Hikaru, wow. What's my game? I need to make another move? Okay, my opponent has not turned up. So meanwhile, let's focus on Bharat Subramanian's game. Oh, he just came. Okay, d4, let's go. That is a mouse slip. What is Bishop t2? Alright, let's focus on Bharat Subramaniam. Here in this position, you see White's position is so compact, and at the same time he's ready to do pawn breaks like DC and E4 for instance. Black's position is pretty solid. Bishop B5, idea is knight A5 probably, or this rook on D1, it's lined up against this queen. Queen C7 is not so easily possible. We have to be careful about moves like Bishop G3 after DC5 and E4. Pretty interesting position. Let's see Vidit's game. Vidit is white. He's playing some sort of English. Knight E5. Actor Xu. Oh, that's very strong player. He's from China. His name is Xi Su. Xi Su. That's his name. He lost to Hikaru in the Rapid Chess Championship that happened last week. The last weekend. He was having a tough position actually. He was like on the verge of winning. Hikaru was losing. Then because of a tactical error, Hikaru got back in the game. That's how it happens at some times. So when Hikaru's opponent is winning, things change at times. It's very difficult to beat Hikaru. Now Hikaru is black here. Knight D4. Possible knight D4 is possible. He goes bishop E4. Rook E4, rook E4, F4. I think he at least wins a pawn. Coming back. Queen F6. Let's develop the knight. I have a dangerous trap here. Bishop D3 and Bishop G5. But my opponent has seen it and has defended against this threat. So I can't really play that. What do we do about this hanging knight? Okay, let's try trapping the queen again. Small trap, knight H4. BD3, queen F6, knight E5, knight H4, queen G4. Bishop D3 again, knight H4, queen G4. This queen G4, I need to do something about it. Okay, got it. Oh no, did not get anything. My hopes to trap the queen are in vain. Now I can't trap the queen anymore. The queen is free. Free to go wherever it wants to go. Knight A5. Let's go knight A4. Bishop C6. Okay, one. Is there a threat here? I don't see any threat. A4. Some hope of trapping the queen, yeah? A4, where will the queen go? Oh, scared me for a moment. I thought it's a queen trap, but then it's not a trap. Oh no. Actually, I did fulfill my goal of trapping the queen. Eventually, I got some pawn, yeah? Because my piece was hanging, the best I could get was the pawn there. Okay, can I take this pawn? Let's not do that. Let's not take what is not ours. Rook d7, I'm going to take the c7 pawn. Rook behind the pawn. This is not going to be easy. I have one last step. If he plays e5. Just give some checks, wait for some miracle to happen. Yeah, this is lost now. Obviously it was losing earlier, but now it's very certain. Very nice win by my opponent. Alright, so we were at Vidit's game. Vidit is having this position. It's a queen endgame. Meanwhile, what happened to Bharat Subramaniam? Let's check. Bharat Subramaniam lost. Oh no. Such a great position he was in. Okay, so Bharat Subramaniam has lost. He just blundered a pawn. Oh. But he got the pawn back. Still lost this. Very tricky queen endgame. He lost the pawn here. Queen f6, king f7 is lost. Oh no. Bharat Subramaniam was having a great tournament, but now he lost. So he is right now on 7 points out of 10 games, I think. Out of 9 games, yeah. Alright, so he has to win the next 2 games to come in top 5. I think so. Hikaru drew against Grishchuk. Finally. Sashwat Panda, hi. Welcome to our stream, and I'll tell you Vidit's score. Vidit is currently playing against Gujrathi. He has won the game, so he is right now on 7 out of 9, the same score as Bharat Subramaniam. So how did he win this one? Let's take a look. Queen endgame, 3 pawns, but he played queen d6, transposing into a king and pawn endgame. That is winning. Very well done. Next round, Dr. Mama Liga. I'm playing against Mama Liga. Vidit is playing against Baki 83. Bharat Subramaniam is playing against Anton Demchenko. Knight b4, what do I do? Knight d3 is threat. Give me this, okay. Knight d4. Shall I go knight d4? Let's maintain the queens for fun. Let's maintain the queens and try to see if we can deliver checkmate. If my opponent plays knight b5, I'm going to push this knight away and threaten knight g4 so that mate happens, and at the same time also b2 hangs. Bishop a3. No problem. d6. Knight g4 is coming. Not with that force, but it is having some venom at least. Okay, queen f3 wants to take this, so I'm saying no, don't take this, you can't take this. Can I go e5? Knight has to move from here. Threatening b5, pushing this knight away from the square, but I can also go just rook fc8. Let's get the rook to this file. You change, I change. Let's go. You change, I change. Let's come to this game. Bharat Subramanya. Okay, this game is over. So previous round. Coming back. What did my opponent play? Still thinking. Knight d2. It's going back. Easy going back to come front. Rook c8, rook c8. My idea is bishop e5, okay? And that is not an easy threat to face. Accept it. Anton Demchenko versus Bharat Subramanya. Bharat going all out on the king side with g4, but at the same time, this B line again. You can see the pattern here. This was a similar game was like Hikaru also had a similar position, but Hikaru played rook into b2. I think Bharat Subramanya also had his king in danger in that game. He has to be really careful with this game. Knight f3. Okay, so my opponent has defended against most of the threats. So I'm going with e5. Can I go knight e3? Fe3, queen e3. Can I do that? That's a big question. But for now, let's go bishop b5. Bishop d6. No, I can't. So I have to come back bishop f8 and support this pawn. Then maybe next move I can go bishop b5. A quick look at Vidit's game. Vidit is also on 7/9 just like Bharat Subramanyam, and he has a good chance to finish in the top tonight. He did come back after losing 2 games and he still has some chance. He is an exchange up right now. As you can see, he has 2 rooks, whereas his opponent has just got a bishop in return. I think doubling of rooks on the c line could really benefit Vidit here, because now c6 pawn could be put under pressure. That's one weakness which can be considered as a visible target with rook c2, and then this queen is hanging here, so he has to immediately make some arrangements, which he does really quickly. Queen d8, he can just take the pawn. I think Vidit is playing accurately in this game. Rook c1. Can I go knight e3? Can I do that? It's not clear, you know, that move is never really happening. Let's take this. Bishop c1, I have to come back, queen g7. Nothing much, nothing special in this game. Anton Demchenko versus Bharat. Wow. My head is spinning after I look at these positions. Just so much happening. The rook is hanging. This pawn has come to a4. Knight b3 kind of ideas exist in the position. What do I say? It's just a very tricky position. Alright, let's come back. Let's launch an attack here. Even without the rooks, we can attack. Let's go. Let's go for an attack. G4, H4, G3, S3, G4. Let's go G4. Let's retain our knights, not give away the knight. Okay, if he wants to take the pawn, he's welcome. Now we have something to play for. Let's go knight d5, queen f6, queen f3. That's my idea. Let's go queen f6. Oh. Things are turning really in my opponent's favor now. But need to do some magic here. Check, 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 check. I know I'm just giving checks, but right now that seems to be working. Check, check. And ta-da! But do I really need that queen? I don't need the queen. I could also checkmate, I thought, after king d1. Okay, that was a nice win. Yes! Siu. Let's come back. Aradhya Garg is playing. This is just... this question is lost. So we are looking at this game. Anton Demchenko versus Bharat Subramanian. Bharat has now got 8 points. He's defeated Anton Demchenko. Wow, super cool. He's ripped open the king's position. He's delivered checkmate on the king side, I believe. Wow, look at this fork. Rook b2. Rook b2. What is rook b2? I didn't understand. Maybe it's a mouse slip, yeah? You never know. And then knight fork. Very nice win by Bharat Subramanian. Great performance. I can see Akshat Bani's comment in the game comments there. Let's see. What about Vidit? Vidit has also won. Very good. So both the players are right now on 8 out of 9. So Vidit has played this exchange variation of the slab. He's used it before in classical tournaments as well. BD6. That's how he won the exchange. Yeah, I had just mentioned, I think when we looked at this game, that Vidit was playing really accurately. This is that game. Very nice. Vidit has got 8 points as well. There was a mate, Mehendi by Sheetal. Really? Oh, I didn't see it. Let me revisit my game. Where is the mate? And I didn't see it. Ah, you are right. Mehendi by Sheetal. You are right. I didn't see this move. Queen g2. I went for queen b1 check. You are right. Queen g2 mate. I rarely miss such moves, but it shows that I do miss at times. The hawk. Yeah, you're laughing. I can get it. I get it what you're saying. I understand that. Miss mate in one. Happens. Okay, now I'm playing against Nard Tikins. And Vidit is playing Antipov. And Bharat Subramanian is playing Min Lee. Okay, let's go. Let's put a try. London. Why people play London? Let's go g5. want to play bishop to b4. Alright, quick look at Bharat Subramanian's game. Bharat is playing black here. Queen a3. Okay, this is interesting. b6 is necessary because dc5 was the threat after bd6. Very nice. I think this is also a London. Oh no, this is London. Yeah, this is London. So you see how Bharat is employing a solid method against the London, and I am employing the very trashy road style line against the London. Street style, I think that's the word. Street style approach against the London. bg3. What about this? Queen c2, f6, support. Let's continue the fun with rook e8, threatening ed4. Bharat Goel is asking about the powers of being a moderator. Oh, I think the power of being a moderator is that you can actually filter out a lot of messages and be a part of this amazing community on chess.com. With great power comes responsibility, as the quote goes. The Hawk has been one of our I think oldest moderators right now. He's very popular on our channel. He rarely misses a stream. Bishop c5. Let's go. Bishop into e3. Oh, I have a green pawn because I am an employee of chess.com. So I work bishop f2. Okay, let's take a quick look at Vidit's game now. Vidit has this position again another position with his opponent's king on the queen side. So Antipov Mikhail, I saw him for the first time in Pune. Antipov Mikhail had come to World Juniors, so I've been following him from that time. So there was a World Juniors that took place in Pune in India. I think it was 2013. Vidit had also played in this event, and Wei Yi had also played that event. Rook f1. Okay, let's go. Bishop b6. King b8. Let's put our king to safety on a8. E. d5 hangs. Queen e6. What is the opponent's idea? What is the idea? Okay, rook g6. Questioning this queen again. Wonderful time. What is the situation with wonderful time? So they have reached this position. I think this might end in a draw. Both the players on 8 points. I think the winner will be in the top 5, but I don't know. Draw would probably put them in top 10 or something. Alright, let's come back to my game. Oh, terrible position. Bishop c3 wants to take this pawn, supporting the pawn. Coming back, wonderful time versus Bharat Subramanian again. So he right now has 10 seconds lead, 20 seconds lead. Okay, so still has a good chance. Bharat Subramanian has a good chance to win this game, because with this exposed king, anything can happen, you know. Queen f3, but e5. Yeah, he goes for e5. Rook f8, rook f1. The thing is, this rook cannot go to f5 because he has to deal with his own check. That's one of the problems. Where is my game? Oh, I lost on time. But the position was also lost. But I did not resign, no? When did I resign? I don't remember resigning. Strange. He won on time, but it shows I have 33 seconds. How come? Never mind. Alright, let's come back. Where is Vidit's game? Vidit's game is here. Both the players are in seconds. Okay. 6 seconds. 1 second. Rooks. Rook c2. Vidit wins this and now reaches 9/11. Now let's see whether Bharat Subramania can do the same. a4, e6, queen e7, queen a4, queen e6. Good chance for a draw here. Bharat Subramania might save this game. Queen b3, f3, queen d1. Queen g1 is a threat. Queen g1 and queen h2, queen g1. Yeah, this is going to end in a draw, but it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. Don't give queen d6. Queen b6 is correct. Queen b2 is correct. Queen b3. Queen f7. Yeah, now there are no checks. But queen c8, queen f5. Oh no. Queen f5. He missed it. Both the players missed it. Queen f8, queen g6. Okay, queen e2, king f5, queen b5, e5, queen d3, king e6, queen a6, king f7. Yeah, he at least has a draw, I think. The king has no cover. No, it's not possible to cover the king. Queen e8. Suddenly, he's found a chance with his e6 pawn. Great. These players are really great at creating chances out of thin air. Queen c5, queen c4. Yeah, this should be a draw. Should be a draw. Should be. I don't know what is he playing for. What is he playing for? This is a draw. Okay, I think this is going to be a draw. Draw by a perpetual check or draw by repetition. There we have it. Bharat Subramania finishes this event with 8.5 out of 11. So we do see Vidit Gujrathi in the 4th position. He finishes 4th. And Bharat Subramaniam finishes 7th. Congratulations to both of them for remarkable performances. I think Bharat Subramaniam had a great start from the beginning, and Vidit Gujrathi recovered from those 2 losses. Important to mention that Bharat actually defeated Vidit Gujrathi in the event, but Vidit made a comeback after losing another game. He went on to win a lot of games in a row to finish 4th in the tournament, tied for 3rd. Amazing. Great to see Vidit playing here again, and I'll be back with another video or another broadcast. Congratulations to Darrow94 for winning the event with 9.5 by 11. And I think that's all from my side. And thank you to everyone who joined. It was great to host this broadcast tonight. And I will see you around. Until then, take care, bye bye, and good night.